Happy holidays! My name is Valgan, and welcome back to my Seed Tour series. Today, I have a special rare seed which is perfect for those who love snowy biomes for winter themed worlds. So, without further ado, sit back and enjoy the tour. Before I get started, I do want to stress that this seed works with the Java edition and the old PlayStation 4 Legacy edition only. You can, however, convert your world over to Bedrock edition from the Legacy version once you've explored as much of this seed as you would want to transfer over to it. Your world will then be converted over to a new Bedrock seed, which will replace the original seed beyond what you have already explored. So by all means, use this video to plan ahead. Now with that said, the rest of this video is going to cater to the PlayStation 4 Legacy Edition, which you can access by pressing this tab here. Once you click on the Editions tab at this main screen, it's going to bring you to the old Legacy version of the PlayStation game. You're going to go ahead and click on the More Options tab right here, and it's going to bring you to this menu. From here, you're going to click in the World Seed. Next, you're going to make sure that you have Fine Balance Seed clicked and Amplified World not clicked. Next, you're going to go to World Size and Biome Scale. Make sure both of those are set to large. That's very, very important. Make sure that you have Generate Structures clicked and Bonus checked as well. From there, you're going to go to Create New World. For whatever reason, the game will spawn you into a river next to World Spawn. This is just temporary, and when you do die later on, it will always be at the proper location, which is actually located around the corner here, just up above this little hill. Another common problem with the world spawn is that the starter chest sometimes doesn't like to spawn in. It's supposed to be somewhere around here. Hopefully that's not too much of an inconvenience for you. On a positive note, there are several spruce trees surrounding the area. Also, as you may notice, there is an ice spikes biome behind me to the north, and a large mound next to spawn that can be used as a Hobbit starter base location. Another use could actually be used to put a map, or to even put a mine shaft as your starter mine. If you look over this way, you can find in the very far distance the very first village. Most of the stuff that you're going to need can be found there that will make up for the missing chest. Here's the actual world spawn according to an in-game compass. And now for an aerial view of the world spawn. Just as I said before, to the south is an ice spike biome. Now to the west is the first source of lava, perfect for making a nether portal. Over in the distance there you can't see is a village. It's your first pillager tower, and then there's the village that I was mentioning earlier. Once again, I have created a world map to give players perspective of where each critical biome is in proximity to world spawn. Though this map's biomes are relevant to both PS4 Legacy Edition as well as Java Edition, the structures will generate differently between the two versions. PS4 Legacy players can use this map to plan out how far they plan to venture out before switching to Bedrock Edition. I highly recommend at least exploring the entire Snowy Island as well as the Mushroom Island and the Jungle Island to the north before converting the world to Bedrock Edition. And now for a montage of all points of interest in Legacy Edition worth discovering before the conversion over to Bedrock. Take note, be very careful not to travel beyond the island edge on the southeast and southwest shorelines, otherwise you will lose the two closest end portals to the world conversion. Also, don't forget to reveal the entire Mushroom Island to the north as well, because there are no more this close to spawn. Totally optional, but highly recommended to continue north and reveal this jungle island too, as it is closer than the other one. You can also get the jungle to the west as well if you want that. The small Badlands to the south is also optional. I do recommend visiting the small island to the northeast as well for birch and oak. Welcome to the world conversion to the Bedrock Edition. Everything beyond this point in this video is for the PS4 Bedrock Edition players only. I am currently standing on the world spawn, according to this compass here. Here you can see what the seed overlay looks like when a seed is replaced with a new one. Be careful not to travel in a straight line when exploring the previous legacy seed, or you will end up with unnatural boundaries like the ones pointed out here. Also, be mindful not to travel too close to where the end portals were supposed to spawn either. In this example, the end portal on the right side spawned perfectly fine, whereas the end portal on the left was actually lost to the world conversion because I had traveled way too far over to that bottom left. I recommend not exploring the two Badlands biomes in the original Legacy seed, because this Badlands here is found to the east as well, in the new Bedrock seed. There is also a Mega Taiga nearby, but these decisions are entirely up to you to make. If you chose not to reveal the jungle island to the north and northwest of the Legacy version of the game, know that there is in fact another jungle to the far south. However, this jungle is landlocked. I have included a visual of the three end portals near spawn which generate in this new replacement seed as a reference. So keep in mind that two of these generate dangerously close to the world conversion edge and will be completely lost if you venture too far to the southeast or southwest of the snowy island when exploring the previous Legacy Edition seed. The nearest bee's nest will spawn near the end portal to the southwest, right around where the two seeds meet at world conversion. As stated before, if you want all three end portals, you will need to be very careful not to travel too close when exploring in the previous Legacy Edition of the game, or you will lose the portal. The same risk applies to these bees' nests which spawn in a flower forest located near where the large jungle spawns in the previous Legacy seed. Therefore, revealing more than just the small jungle island in the previous seed risks losing the bees' nests presented here. Now let's take a look at the Nether. So this is very convenient, another fortress at spawn. So as you can see here, the old Legacy edition carried over here in the Nether as well, with this Nether fortress at spawn. While I show you around here, I think it's important for me to note that the spawn area here in the Nether will vary depending on how much and where in the overworld you choose to explore prior to world conversion to Bedrock. The more you explore before, the more the Nether around here will appear as the old Legacy edition. The two dimensions are tied to each other until we finally get a Nether reset option for Bedrock. That's all I have for this seed tour. Thanks for watching, and please let me know in the comments which biomes you're looking for so I can prioritize my collection of rare seeds for future video tours. This is Valgan, logging off.